Unit 6, Lesson 1 test. Number 1. A student is comparing the properties of several mineral samples. Which approach is the most useful for analyzing the color of each sample? A. Pour hydrochloric acid on the sample to see if it dissolves. B. Use a magnet to check for attraction. C. Observe the outside of the sample. Number 2. A student is comparing the properties of several mineral samples. Which approach is most useful for analyzing the hardness of each sample? A. Pour hydrochloric acid on the sample to see if it dissolves. B. Scratch one sample with another sample. C. Observe the samples under a microscope. Number 3. A scientist is conducting an investigation to identify samples of several unknown minerals. The scientist taps each sample to determine if it breaks along specific planes to form smooth, flat surfaces. Which property of minerals is the scientist using to investigate the samples? A. Density. B. Cleavage. C. Magnetism. Number 4. A scientist is conducting an investigation to identify samples of several unknown minerals. The scientist places a magnet next to the sample to see if it is attracted. Which property of minerals is the scientist using to investigate the samples? A. Color. B. Luster. C. Magnetism. Number 5. Which property describe all matter? A. Having volume and a positive charge. B. Having mass and taking up space. C. Having molecules and temperature. Number 6. Lamont has a dark container. He knows that the container has a mass of 2 grams when it is empty and a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. He cannot see inside the container. However, he is able to use a balance to determine that the container now has a mass of 2.7 grams. What can Lamont conclude about the container? A. It contains matter. B. It contains a solid. C. It contains a liquid. Number 7. The table below shows the Mohs hardness scale. A scientist rubs an unknown mineral against samples of calcite and apatite. The mineral leaves a scratch on both samples. Which of the following is most likely the unknown mineral? A. Feldspar. B. Fluorite. C. Gypsum. Number 8. Diamond is a valuable mineral that is made up of carbon atoms arranged in a repeating pattern. This repeating pattern gives diamonds their hardness. Which of these characteristics do diamonds share with all minerals? A. Cheap and inexpensive. B. Orderly crystal structure. C. Can be scratched with quartz. Number 9. The drawing on the left shows the cleavage of 5 minerals. The picture on the right shows the cleavage of an unknown mineral. A scientist notices that it forms cleavage in 3 directions at right angles, perfect cubes. What kind of mineral would this most likely be? A. Calcite. B. Fluorite. C. Halite. Number 10. A student is testing a mineral in science class using the procedure shown. Which property of minerals is being tested? A. Cleavage. B. Luster. C. Streak. Number 11. A student is shining a light on several different mineral samples. Which observations should the student make to compare the minerals in terms of luster, metallic or non-metallic? A. How light is produced by the mineral. B. How light is reflected from the mineral. C. How temperature of the mineral changes. Number 12. The table below shows Mohs hardness scale. An unknown mineral scratches fluorite and calcite, but not quartz. Which of the following minerals might it be? A. Apatite. B. Corundum. C. Gypsum. Number 13. Which is the proper definition of a mineral? A. A naturally occurring inorganic solid with definite crystalline structure and chemical composition. B. A man-made solid with a definite composition. C. A naturally occurring organic liquid that can be used for energy. Number 14. The table below shows part of Mohs hardness scale. An unknown mineral scratches orthoclase but not quartz. Which of the following might be the hardness of the mineral? A. 5.6. B. 6.3. C. 7.1. Number 15. The drawing on the left shows the cleavage of 5 minerals. The picture on the right shows the cleavage of an unknown mineral. A scientist notices that it forms cleavage in 3 directions, but not at right angles when it breaks. What kind of mineral could this be? A. Calcite. B. Fluorite. C. Halite.